Hey guys, I'm back. Let's keep going. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack in after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I can't remember what happened last time. That was a week ago when I last played. I think we went on a date with our university friend. Forgot his name. Joseph. And then we just came back. I wonder if Amanda is still awake. The kids need some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she hooking up with people? She's 18, right? Yeah. Is she... oh, crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Aww. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, Neil hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Oh, did she break up with someone? No, we can't leave her alone. Did something happen? No, not happen. Go away. Okay, I don't know. Like, she clearly doesn't want to talk about it, but at the same time, I don't trust her. Like, she's a young adult, right? Teenager, pretty much. I don't trust her own judgment to deal with things. Like, it doesn't hurt to talk. Let's just ask her. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out. Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closed, I can hear her crying again. Oh, okay. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I don't think it's you. I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even, sorry about that, remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be out for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever is bothering her. So here's the thing I noticed about this game. I'm not a parent, but the main character's relationship with his daughter is more of a friend than really a parent relationship. I think as your kid grows older, then the relationship can evolve and you can have a more of a friend type relationship. As in, like, you know, like I believe that, like, for teenager and younger kids, parents should still have the authority and should still like help and look into stuff if they need to. But on the other hand, I know teenager like their privacy and own life and whatnot. But I think Amanda is clearly struggling in this case. It's hard to say. Let's see how it goes. After a long night of ready to sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be out for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. Yeah, no, but I guess if she doesn't want to talk about it, then... About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and make a beeline for the freezer. Oh, she doesn't want to talk. Okay. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She dropped a frozen waffle into the toaster and slammed the freezer door. She won't talk to me. Yikes. So, anything big going on in school today? No? Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? I'm gonna pull the toaster level up and take her still frozen freezer burn waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. I'm gonna pick her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. Haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but always hurt. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride the bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try again. Finally, I have to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Okay, then she started crying because she didn't think she needed bandage and wanted to keep trying. Okay. So why is the other bringing this up now? Maybe... As I pulled the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took... oh, sorry about that. After giving in a bit of thought, I decided if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a second? Here's a moment of silence. ... Yeah. I have to say sorry about last night. ... I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I can't get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is. And you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Ah, that's so well handled. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I'm hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Wow. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. Sorry you're sad, but so proud you 100%. Ah, that's so cute. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Anna gave me a big ol' hug. I grabbed some plate and fork and served us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is it? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take note? I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how MR is going to that fancy art school in California, right? MR. The best friend? You got it. Wow, proud of you. How did I know that? Anyway, ever since she got accepted in this letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot of time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both Emma, Grace, and Noah all went to the party at Mackenzie Ave on the same night. They all told me they're busy studying for calculate AB final. Yikes. So another important piece of information is, God, this is, I have a have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Wow. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. No, she was texting him earlier in the car. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh no.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. Oh no, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. I'm on the side, and then one day I invited everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phone down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy like simultaneously. Oh, is she getting excluded? So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nacho at home, right? But we were out of chips and really want nachos. Totally understandable.
Aww.
So I go to the mall anyway, and I get to the food court, and who do I see there? But Emma Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos, without me. Well, okay, those people are assholes. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalator watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R. Oh no, which is kind of weird, right? But they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. Oh no. And Grace dropped a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the one that dropped the nacho. She must be the gossipy one because she feels guilty. I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nacho, my ad, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to a group chat asking them why they're being so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long Noah things been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did MR say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text message. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her like that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. She left me on red, and then wait, left me on red. What is that? Oh, come on, daddy. Oh, like she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are red receipt. I don't know what red receipts are, and I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while all this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable. I'm venting to her about how pissed I am about everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and he's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P secretly screenshotted everything I told her. Oh no. To the group chat I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me as a screenshot, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friend. Teenagers can be shitty, yes. Amanda, high school sucks. I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been here since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnant of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings the whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously? I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that for their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendship. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes, we did eat that whole cake. Oh, good talk. Anna gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes, thank you. You're always welcome. I love you, Amanda. I love you too, Dad. Oh, that ended up way better than I thought.
Welcome. You got dads.
How do I do this? Hey, I got a message. Hey, this is Steven from Dad Amazon. I'm out from with your delivery. Okay, yeah, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pen, but I'm wrapping around the waist down in the duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I'll be back right down. I found some sensible capris. Delivery? I can't remember what we bought. Oh, I got a package. Won't know what it is. Oh, I bet it's a package of sock I ordered. I open up the box and start pulling the packaging peanut out. Man, this socks reek. What? Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy. I almost don't want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You order butterflies?
Yeah.
You can order that butterfly online? Wait, so these aren't yours?
Yeah.
No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. Wait, are those from the neighbor kid? Like the creepy kid from the blonde guy? I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to, oh, Damien's house. The god guy. Why would I give it to Amanda? Give it to Damien. I should take it over to him. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Dad, to what do I owe the pleasure? Wow, how do you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay, anyways. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. I hand him the box and his fist lit up. Oh, what a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bell ringing in my head. This is how you died. Daddy, Dad. Sure. Okay, wow. Oh, so he collects butterfly. Damien lead me to the study where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pin, butterfly, moth, and beetle. Oh, wow, that's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. This aren't quite yet ready yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to paint. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He can pick up a little triangular paper package and snip off the edge. He pulls out a black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opened the wing, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The back of the wing are gorgeous, iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyway, painting a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and place the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranged the antenna with forceps and began placing paper and more pin on and around it. He does this so effortlessly, it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple days until it's ready. And then what? I remove all the pen and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with a bright blue wing keep drawing my eye. That one is so pretty. Is that a lifeless strange butterfly? Damien, take it off the wall. Ah, yes, it's a blue morpho. One of my favorite too. He hands a small frame to me. Here, I think this will look lovely in your home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me, I'm more than enough. ... Thank you. If you ever have an interest in painting some insect yourself, you know where to find me. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfinger. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gave me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Daddy. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Quite odd, but...
Welcome. You've got dads.
Let's keep hanging out with Craig. His name is Craig, not Joseph. Joseph is a blonde one. My bad. Oh, wait, hang on. Does that mean that we can date everybody and then choose a third date and choose a final one? Okay, I think that's how it is. Let me just double check. Alright guys, I'm back. So apparently you can go up to 2 dates with everyone before you choose a third date. So I guess we're gonna put Craig on pause for now and start looking at some of the other guys. I'm probably gonna go with Robert next. He's so mysterious and interesting. Yeah, let's see if he replies this time. I really enjoy a nice spend with Robert, but he's been dodging me ever since. I really want to see him again. I've tried messaging him a few times. On that book said he hasn't read them. I haven't seen him come out of his house actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring out this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not gonna message me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean, and maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for a crust until I get a nice dough. I threw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but the cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Ah man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. Are you gonna pee in it? God, why can't I know what the secret ingredient is? Almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Shoot, oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the more beautiful art is made from mistake. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 15 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumble until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slams open. Yo pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and a bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back, and I must go. One last job, you know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but the trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thank you for the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven, set it on a rack to cool, and garnish so Amanda doesn't dig in before it's ready. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie mean to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seemed like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently right now trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownie and accidentally created chlorine gas? How did that happen? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the side and the butter crust glisten. I watch as Amanda take a bite. What's wrong? Amanda wins and fan her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof on my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sort of adopting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the whole house down. I got a few that trick up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media make us out to be. Maybe we, as a society, should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeves are on fire. I don't want to sing and pull myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen, play a little more living room hoop before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumble. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickle by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship application. I both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check that book one last time before I climb to bed. Still nothing from Robert. Hope he's okay. I turn out the light and lie down. Oh, hey. Daddy. Hey. Hey, Daddy. Come hang out with me. What was that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climbed out of bed and tried to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminated in the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Oh, a winky face. Well, that's not exactly subtle. But, I mean, I did have fun with him the other night. Okay. Should it be like... Should it be like, no, go back to bed? Maybe hurry up. God damn it. I reluctantly throw a jacket and head outside. When we get to Robert's place, the door is already unlocked. As much as I feel like hooking up with Robert again is maybe not the best idea, that's the problem with tomorrow, Daddy. Hey. ... Hey. ... So, ... How are things? Robert stares at me. I know you're not here for small talk. I shrug. Yeah, you got me. Robert closes the gap between us and whispers, serial increasing filthy thing. Oh, as he backed me into his room, I've just started to think maybe this was a good idea after all. Hey. Robert nudged me awake. Oh, hey. ... Are you kicking me out? Kicking is a strong word. It's more like a gentle, friendly push. Gentle and friendly are not the word I would ever use to describe Robert. I sit up and stretch. Oh god, I'm so sore, and I have had hickey like this since college. Jeez. I'm not doing this again if you're just gonna force me to leave. Yeah. You'll see that next time too. I throw all my clothes back on while Robert smokes a cigarette in his balcony. See you around, I guess. Yep. I walk back home, my bones creaking. Ugh, what's his problem? This is not a healthy relationship. Rank C. Okay. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in sights and sounds of a suburban city with the low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalk at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hit my head and now lots of drop of water. Oh, I'm gonna go to the bar? It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order beer from the bar and settle in, and turn out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can still enjoy a game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over sheer love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over to the corner and then spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in a corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seemed different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging out with some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off in the middle distance. Say hi. Let's go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. This seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anywhere anyway, and she finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. ... You alright? Never better. She hiccuped, because she is a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? Walk her home. I slide on her boot and seem like Mary. Having some trouble getting up, I reach out to hand to help her, but she waves me anyway. Away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out there for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pays Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cute to suck and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just she usually has one of the bar staff work her home, but I trust you. She doesn't like go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Ain't her thing. Yeah, interesting. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arm. Still raining a little bit, I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such gentlemen. Let's get you home. Mary Ann walk silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, or fear that she might hit on me, or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? What about her husband though, Joseph? Very interesting family. Sorry you had to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just... Sorry. It's alright. I'm like, sorry if I ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just... Hold on. What's wrong? ... How about another drink? Old time's sake. Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me half a smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer and then feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightening out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. Very interesting characters.
You got dads.
Okay. Oh. Hello. Hey, Daddy. What are you feeling about poker? Oh, is he asking us out for poker? Feeling hardly knowing her? Poker? Hardly know her? ... There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the jokes and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker game. I figure I should send an invite to you your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Don't use metal utensil on frying pan. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way I saw Matt, who was walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should brought something. Hey man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worry man, it's just your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stake. Oh, okay. You pass through the fence and enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sitting in the corner. Robert? He's here? Brooding as usual. Daddy, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig is the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig has always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stared at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my thing. I'm giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snack. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy bars are just as delicious. Everybody loves. Let's just get the game going. We all talk and sit on the table and Matt started dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily as I was getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how do you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting the feel for everybody's tell. Like Matt will scratch his ear. Hey. Brian will adjust his pants when he's trying to lie. Oh, wait a second. And I think you're just loudly announced to the whole room you have a good hand. Yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everybody literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? ... Honestly, the man is an enigma. Robert raises a glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Wow, yeah. What? Are you a drug dealer now? What do you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana, Johnny? Wouldn't be surprised me if he's actually a drug dealer or something. I can get to the street stuff easily, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, there's maybe 74 hour and a favor call. Maybe I won't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got a coin, I got a good. He's actually a drug dealer. I dropped my phone in the toilet and this is a backup. Oh, no, he's not. And this is a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everybody murmured their sympathy. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating those pigs in blankets. Pig in blanket? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof, I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Brian and Hazel are a handful to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids will handle? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dead capacity at all time. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for that. It wasn't her name. The guy's wife, Christine, saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop at. Oh, that's one of the kids. I wasn't asking for it. One of the dolls that poop. Why would you want that? We ended up getting it for her for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she make me change his diaper. So now I am changing the real baby and the fake baby. Oh, I remember like that was like years ago on a commercial where you have baby that have like fake poop and you can feed the baby fake food and everything. Oh, there's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy's got one of those a while back. Oh, Brian. Why? When I was walking her up, I tried to take the doll apart to see... Oh, the doll. I thought she was talking about the poop. To see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait. Do we all have poop doll story? Everybody nod in agreement? Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt dealt another hand while we quickly forget about the poop. We ran out of pigs in blankets, so we switched over to Craig's healthy snack food. This actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell those at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the kale chip. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouse. How about the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. Hey, where's that guy? The high school teacher. Everybody's here but the high school teacher. Oh, and Damien. Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned out badly by coffee shop before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph had long since lost all his chips and had taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian dealt us all the card. So what is it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looked up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really wanna unleash the beast? Well, no, I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'm only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. Ooh. I got a liter Lily 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21. But I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the key to his truck on the table. Ooh. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the card. Brig eye. Are you guys sure you wanna? You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares dagger at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert puts his old workhorse up for grab, his only mode of transportation. At time in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure his ability is gambling? Well, I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you, smart, talented, cocksure at my own luck. Great bets up, but it didn't last long though. I lost everything in a gamble of ParryDoge in the back room of Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Xiaxue Park and had to make my life new from here. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow and steal my way back to American soil. Holy crap. And in those 3 years I saw the greatest depth of human fear. Loved deeper than I ever had and lost it all many more time over. I see my own death, Craig. I know how I'll die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produced the deed to his house from his jacket and tossed it on the table. Holy crap! All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wiped the sweat from his brow. He studied Robert's face intensely, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I ship those two. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, fine. The whiskey is yours, and that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what is it? Or are you bluffing, or you have the card? That's for me to take to my grave, fella. Next week, boy. Next week. You got it. I'll be there. Sure thing. This has all been very relaxing. As I set it up, I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on the poker face, Daddy. We all say our goodbye and head our separate way.
Welcome. You got dads.
Yeah, holy crap. That guy is intense, Robert. I think I'm gonna stop this part here actually. Yeah, let's keep there's a lot more to do. A lot more to go through in this game. I think I'm gonna try to date everybody twice and then choose on a final candidate, right? Maybe we'll play through all the endings. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, see you guys in the next part.